Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again, one more time. I believe the last time I spoke to you, it pertained to the fact that I was preparing for the spiritual life because this baby here is really tough. I thought that would be it, but I guess my love for you, let me back that back up. My respect and honor for God will not permit me to keep my mouth closed when my heart is commanding that I speak. What I want to say to you right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that Donald Trump had what many people might not recognize as a partner. It's not a silent partner, but the way people have discarded it, it makes it seem as though it was a silent partner in his coup to destroy America and claim it as his own nation. Do you know what dictators are? Donald Trump wanted to claim America as his. Now, forget the founding fathers. Forget all you the people on this country, United States of America. No, forget that. Donald Trump, through his plan, was to own America. What does that mean? That means owning all the resources of America, owning America's military, owning America's systems and departments. He is God over it. That was that plan. And that is why he had this partnership with those that enabled him. The American people looked and saw Donald Trump and all the corruption that he brought, all the evilness and ugliness that he represented it. And for 3 times they say, we don't want to have anything to do with this. And that doesn't mean that America was perfect, that America wasn't evil themselves. But they weren't ready to jump in this big bucket of evil. Not right now. This is what their situation was. And they told him, get out of here. Get out of here. That was their decision. Impeached 1, impeached 2, impeached 3. But you know what? Every time he was impeached, he had a partner in the United States Senate who, when he went there to be judged, he was already judged, to be dealt the sentence, his partners took this fox and sent him back to the chicken coop to finish doing what he planned to do and did. They, my friends, are culpable in everything that Donald Trump did. And it is up to you to make sure that every last one of them that turn their backs on you so they can become part owner and helping this demonic action become real. They should not have us 10 steps close to anything in government again, except maybe their own family lives. This is, my friend, what has happened. And it is being totally discarded. Nobody's even talking about it. They are in the Congress right now. These same crooks against the American creed are running for office, planning to get in office and to make sure that they finish what they started. And they're getting recognized. So I say to every last one of you, let everybody that Donald Trump support, let them become the candidate in the general election. Let them become the candidate and replace every last one of them. Replace every last one of them. Now, if you want to do something positive, that is something positive that you can do. You see what the senators were doing. They were sending Trump back into the hen house, just like cops that violate their oath of office to serve and protect all over the country. They violate them, and rather than being penalized or sent to jail, they just get fired and go to another area and get hired again to do the same thing over and over. So you're not changing anything. So what has happened is the way people are acting right now, they are not changing anything. There's people doing investigations trying to see if they can recognize what really happened so they can pinpoint it. But what they are not doing is pinpointing what is the solution to these problems. Exposing what happens is just to expose what happened. It happened. And it will happen again if it's not replaced. Not replaced with a law. A law only gives a person a chance to figure out how to get around the law, how to skip the law. But when you make the thing perfect, there's no skipping. There's no going around. There's only one way to go. That's straight. But you got to find that path that leads to straight. What are people trying to do? They're trying to live a life that is divine to them. When I say divine to them, I'm not talking about the God stuff. I'm talking about just getting what you want, being where you want to be, when you want to be, those kinds of things. And those things are possible, but you have to work that out together with people. There's a group of people using the same resources that's been provided for us. We have to work that out together, and we have to have respect for one another. If we cannot have respect for either, if we lose respect for one, it's like losing respect for everyone. Now, this is something that I can't understand. People are talking about balancing a budget, especially Republicans. They say Democrats are spending, but we got to balance the budget. Well, if you were a Democrat, don't vote for this Democrat because they were for spending. So if you're spending, what are you trying to do? You're trying to serve the needs, desires, and wants of the people. Now, you might go through a bunch of exploitation. That's what you all do. I'm not going to try to say that doesn't happen. It does happen. But what are you talking about balancing a budget? When you're talking about balancing a budget, does that mean that those people who are left out now are going to have to slash half of what the people who got it going on? They're going to have to reduce theirs about half and take that half that they're overdoing and give it to those who are left out. Is that what you're talking about, balancing the budget? Well, I can think of something that's so much better, but even that looks like it more justified than if you're talking about leaving those who are sky high and really having their dreams, and those that's living in tent cities or just struggling from day to day stay there because you got to balance the budget. You talk like a fool. Or should I say you talk like a demon? Or should I say you talk like the devil? And anybody who would go along with a plan like that has been led by the devil. Now, I think I better just go ahead and end it there, ladies and gentlemen. I think I made my point. So, goodbye for now.